Okay, so Langston Hughes' Madam and Her Madam is a poem about Alberta K. Johnson. And Langston Hughes, throughout the whole thing, he uses words to like kind of show a almost not angry but kind of just fed up attitude that Alberta has. Like the words like she wasn't mean, which is like she starts off the poem by talking about the woman that Alberta works for, and by just telling the readers that though she wasn't mean, and then goes on to talk about being like worked to by a pack horse, and the word she uses, the pack horse, like being worn down and having to take care of the woman's children and the dog being dogged. We see how Alberta just kind of like sick of being treated this way, and we see a lot of comparisons to being animals almost. So she talks about the pack horse one and being dogged. Both instances of being animal, just maybe to show that maybe Alberta doesn't feel like she's a person to this woman, but more or less her property. Um, and throughout the whole thing, there's this huge sense of irony throughout. And so the madam talks about, oh, I love you, and yet the whole time throughout the poem, Alberta is talking about how she forces Alberta to do, not forces, but like how she makes, like, works her to the bone. Washing, ironing, scrubbing, walking the dog, taking care of her dinner, making breakfast, dinner, and supper, everything and everything in between. The woman who Alberta works for is obviously overworking her, but all while saying, I love you. And even the madam will say to her that I can't say I love you, for if I do, I'd be dog. Again, that's when we talk about the animals. And the whole time we see the other, like, just another way that Langston Hughes shows the state of mind of Alberta is by we see this whole tongue-in-cheek attitude between Alberta and she, like, when she talks about the woman, we see there's a rhyming scheme which is it can be seen to the reader as being almost sassy, kind of like an attitude throughout the whole thing. And she